right, here we go. Game number 2, facing off against the Temiskaming Shores Hounds. Former U18A teammates, Morris facing off against Forte. To start us off, we got Gation on the wing with Patura, Massimiliano on the point with Frood. Puck goes into the corner. There's a battle, comes out front. They send it back to the point, comes over the blue line. In the neutral zone, dumped in. Rowan Frood gets it back, chips it up to the blue line. Temiskaming keeps that in. They bring it out front, they get a shot, pass in front, puck's loose. Temiskaming gets it, can't get a shot off, it's cleared away. Now this shot makes it to the net. Murphy sends that away, and then Massimiliano chips it out of the zone. Gation gets that back, centers that to Morris. She's in the zone with it. Tries to get that back out to Gation. They do, but Temiskaming gets in the way. In some feet, Gation finds it though. Fires that deep in the zone. Puck Hounds starting to break out with it. They get into the zone. Judd on the back check, clears that away. On the sidewall, Belanger picks it up. Skates that around. Now it's up for Michaela Cole. She clears that out. It's going to be icing. 13.5 minutes to go in this first period. Shot from the point goes in. Puck Hounds take the lead, 1-0 early in the first. Perry on the draw, Gibbs on the wing with Paris. Emma Moore on the point with Rowan Frood. Battle on the sidewall. And cleared out by Perry. Just out of the red line, icing called. Puck's dropped. They fire that around. Cleared out of the zone by Emma Moore. Icing waved off. Puck Hounds get there first. Pressure from Gibbs. And Paris gets it at the hash marks. Sends it back to the point. Frood puts that deep in the zone for Perry. Paris and Perry working at it. Comes up to the side. Frood keeps that in. Perry picks it up. Perry circles back. Drives the slot. She finds top shelf. And we got a tie game at 1. Isabella Perry puts us even at 1 in the first period. All right, puck comes in the neutral zone. Temiskaming brings it back in. They fire a shot that goes wide. Gation and Judd working at it down low. Help from Morris. Morris gets it to the ringette line. Judd blocks a shot, and Massimiliano gets it in the corner. Around the other way, Judd's turn for pressure. Comes around for Puck Hounds to pick up down low. They try to get that in front. Morris blocks the pass and gets it up to Berkeley. Berkeley skates it out of the zone into Temiskaming territory. Pass in front, just couldn't connect with Gation. Gation gets it behind the net. Comes around the other way. Berkeley sends it back to Morsey. Morsey gets a shot that's deflected away. Jojo comes in, gets the rebound. Her shot held on to 11 10:48 to go in the first. All right, off the draw. Michaela Cole sends that cross ice. Emma Moore picks it up. Puts that in front. Shot goes behind the net. Cole gets it back. Cole gets that in front to Lontang. She sends that down low, and Emma Moore puts it deeper in the zone. Behind the net, Michaela Cole, some pressure. Now Dalia Belanger picks up the loose puck in the corner. Tries to get that in front. Puck Hounds in the way. Now Morsey gets up in the business. Gets the puck to Dalia, back for Morsey. Now in the corner, comes out, and Temiskaming sends it around the boards. Jojo keeps it in, goes behind the net. Off the side of the net, actually, the other way. Picked up by the Puck Hounds. Now she's going to get a hooking call there. Power play coming up for Temiskaming. They pull their goalie. 6-on-5. Now the puck goes behind the net. We touch it, whistle goes. Hooking called, power play. 10:48 to go in the first. All right. Well, I guess we're on the penalty kill. We'll get Massimiliano and Frood on the point. Perry and Gibbs up front. Puck gets back to the point. Shots fired. Steered away by Murphy. Rebound comes up. Temiskaming sends it back to the point. At the blue line. Gibbs gets it back and over the blue line. Gets it over the red and into Temiskaming territory. Puck Hounds chip it back in the neutral zone. Pressure from Gibbs forces the puck. Perry chips it into the zone. 30 seconds on the penalty. Perry. Temiskaming cuts in front of the net, takes it out, and Addie Gibbs gets it back. Ooh, offside. Good hustle from Perry, just couldn't get there. 1:18 to go on the penalty. Morris and Paris up front. Judd and Moore on the point. Timmons gets it off the draw. It's into the zone. Cleared away by Moore. Corner. Puck is loose. Emma Moore. She's battling two Puck Hounds. Puck comes out behind her. Morris picks it up. Fires it off the boards and out. Hits the ref, unfortunately. Bounces to Temiskaming. Forte gets that back into the zone. Into the corner. Judd keeps her there. Now Temiskaming sends it back. They walk in. Shot goes wide, and Emma Moore gets the loose puck. She fires up center into the zone. Ryan Morris will get there first. Tries to get that back to Paris. Just out of her reach. She keeps the pressure going, though. Temiskaming brings it in. Forte hands it off to her teammate. Drop pass to Forte. Forte goes across ice. Puck's back in the zone. Jojo picks it up. She's got a second, skates it out, and chips it in the zone. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Jojo pressuring in the corner. She's got Berkeley supporting her on the point. Penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5 as Temiskaming starts to break out and enter our zone. They take the puck wide, knocked away by Massimiliano. Into the corner, Berkeley ties her up, and Jojo blocks the pass. Comes up center, Izzy races after it. Good pressure. Comes back into the zone. Couldn't connect on the pass, picked up by Gation. She takes that in the zone, offside is called. By half an inch. Still tied at 1 with 8:20 to go in the first. All right, we'll try this again. All right, off the draw. comes into the zone. It's knocked out by Frood, and Izzy gets it back. Gets the red line into puck hound territory. Behind the net, the Hounds get it back, but Couture with some pressure sends that behind the net for Belanger. In front for Lontang. Big save, and they clear the puck out. Puck rolls back into the Sudbury zone. Rowan Frood gets the puck down low. Gets some help from Dahlia. She comes out with it. Dahlia off the boards for Berkeley. Berkeley sends that out of the zone. All right, up close and personal for that last play. Everyone's all good. Puck's back on the ice, and play continues. Paris and Perry working at it at the center. Judd pokes it up out of the zone, and Michaela takes it into the puck hound territory. Chips it into the corner, follows it in. Support from Cole, gets the puck in the corner. Chips that in front, it gets deflected high. Judd pinches in, gets that. Puts that in front. Puck hounds find it though. Shot goes wide. Forte picks that up. And now Michaela Cole gets it. Cole fires that on net. Save made. Off the draw, comes back to the point. Emma Moore keeps it in, bounces around. Morris knocks it over, and Jojo's there to keep it in. Jojo fires out a net, goalie hangs on to it. 6:36 to go in the first. Off the draw, Jojo gets it. Sidesteps, gets a shot, deflected wide. Puckhounds chip it around, but Gibbs keeps it down low. She ties up, gets support from Morris. Puck goes into the corner. Puckhounds center that and take it out of the zone. Up through the neutral zone, into Sudbury territory. Shot steered away by Murphy. And now Gibbs heads the other way with it. Into the zone, she fires a shot just a little high. Over the net it goes, and the Puckhounds head the other way. Puck gets away from her. Rowan Frood takes it back, enters the zone, drives the net, gets it in front for Gibbs. She's all tied up though. The Puckhounds try to get it out, but Gibbs puts it back in the zone. Gation ties up down low. Puck comes up the side. Massimiliano gets a piece of it, and it's back now for Frood. All right, puck comes up. Belanger gets that to Patura. They chip it up, but tied up at the red line. Berkeley gets it over to Izzy. Back for Rowan. Across for Bella. Up for Izzy into the zone, but Temiskaming gets it back and enters the Sudbury territory. They send that back to the points. Shots fired. Glove safe from Dahlia Belanger. She's feeling that. She's going to come take a break for a minute while Judd regroups behind the net. Chips the puck up. Izzy gets that out of the zone. Bella Perry keeps the pressure going. Keeps the puck in the zone. Izzy supports her. And now it's fired around the other way. Berkeley gets a hold of it in the corner. Chips that back for Bella Mass. She fires that towards the net. Hits a player in front. Izzy works at it. Gets back for Judd. Bounces over her stick. Judd comes back though, gets the puck. She's tied up on the sidewall, hands that off to Bella Perry. Perry up for Izzy. Izzy over, gets tied up. Bella's there to support her. Puck comes out of the neutral zone now. And Now the shot's fired, save is made, puck goes behind the net, picked up by Temiskaming. They get another shot that goes over the net. Behind the net, Temiskaming picks it back up, puts it in front, knocked away by Judd. Now Paris picks it up in the neutral zone. She chipped it up but hit his skate back into the zone. Jojo picks up the loose puck. Cross ice for Michaela Cole. She enters the zone with Michaela Paris. Cole shot, saved, rebounds loose. Perry pressure in the corner. Puck's on the sidewall, Paris keeps it in. Paris and Perry working at it, goes down low for Cole. Around the other way, Jojo pinches, keeps it in. On her backhand, throws that out front. Cleared out by the puck hounds. Judd gets it back in the neutral zone. Turns with it, chips it back into the puck hound territory. Perry fires that on net. Goalie sends that away for her defense. Puck hounds make a change as well as the Wolves. Puck comes up in the neutral zone. Frood gets there. Bounces away from her. And the puck hounds carried in. But now Gibbs gets a stick on it. The puck hounds find the loose puck, get a shot. That goes wide. Behind the net, puck hounds pass it out front. Off to the side, they send it back to the point, but Gibbs intercepts that and goes the other way. Gibbs and Gation enter puck hound territory, just offside though. 2:48 to go in the first, still 1-1. Morris on the draw, Gibbs and Gation on the wings. Puck's back for Frood, over for Moore, into the zone, and icing's called. All right, in our zone, start to break out with it. Up through center, Morris picks it up, brings it in the zone, drops it for Gibbs. Gibbs going top corner. The back of the net. Big blocker save before that though. And good pressure, puts us up 2-1 with 2:23 to go in this first period. Off the draw, Judd chips that up into the zone. Izzy picks it up, fires it down low. Pressure from Belanger. She's all good after that hand save. Behind the net, Belanger ties up, but it gets stuck on top of the net. Face off inside. Puck goes in the corner. Puck hounds chip it up. Start to break out with it. Judd picks it back up though. Hands it off to Belamass. Centers that for Dahlia into the zone. Puck rolls away. Picked up by the Hounds. And Judd stops her there. They tie up in the corner. Battle continues. Belanger helping out. Puck comes up for Izzy. Izzy and Kaylin working at it. Back to the point for the Hounds. They send that back into the zone. Dahlia in the mix, getting help from Izzy. They chip it up at the blue line. It's kept in. Back for Judd now in the corner. She reverses, double reverse over for Belamass. Belamass centers that for Dahlia breaking up center. Puck bounces away from her. Izzy gets it back. Bounces away again. Puck hounds find it. Izzy ties her up. They get into the zone. Berkeley helping out now. In comes Bella Perry. It's back for Belamass. She sends that around for Judd. Judd up for Izzy. Izzy for Perry. Perry takes that into the zone. She's got a shot. Berkeley's got the rebound, but the goalie's got the save. 41 seconds to go in the first. right. 40 seconds to go. Puck in the puck hound territory. Michaela Cole sends that down low. Takes it out in front from Michaela Paris. Goalie makes a save. Bella Perry gets the rebound. In the corner, she circles back. Cuts out front, gets a shot, gets a post, nets off, whistle goes. 24 seconds. Off the draw, Cole sends it back to JoJo. Her shot's blocked. And Puckhounds head the other way with it. Back check from JoJo, gets the puck back. And out of the zone. JoJo skates it over the red line and dumps it into the zone. Puck goes behind the net. JoJo's coming in with some speed. Ties her up. Gets the puck back. The Puckhounds find it, and that's the end of the first. 2-1 for the Lady Wolves. All right, that's the end of the first. Quick shout out to longtime supporter of girls hockey in Sudbury and big supporter this year for our team. Chest Controls, located in Sudbury. They've been around since 1986. They're expert consultants in mining, steel, pulp, paper, sawmill, water, wastewater, power generation, transmission, and distribution. Chest Controls, thanks for all you do. All right, second period action. Morris coming up with Gation and Patura. Massimiliano and Fruit on the point. Murphy heads back to the net. All right, puck is dropped. It's into the Puckhound territory. They chip it up, and it comes back into the Sudbury zone. Bella Mass gets there first, takes it behind the net. Hits the brakes, fires it up for Berkeley. Berkeley to Morris. Morris chips it up. It's tied up in the neutral zone. Berkeley sends it in. Puck comes out, though, and the Puckhounds head the other way with it. They enter the zone onside, get a shot. That goes wide. Frood sends it down low, but the Puckhounds try to get out front, but Morris comes in, takes it away. Enters the zone. Takes it into the corner. Down behind the net now. Into the other corner. Pass out front, deflected away by the Puckhounds. JoJo gets it back for the Wolves. Fires it up to Gation at center. Gation can't get a piece of it. Icing called. Just shy. All right, puck comes around. Michaela Cole chips it up. Hounds get in the way. Izzy gets that over for JoJo. JoJo takes it behind the net. Gets some help from Judd. Now JoJo sends it the other way. Izzy picks it up at the hash marks. Sends that out of the zone. In the neutral zone, Izzy gets it back. Chips it into the corner. Izzy gets there first. Sends it around the other way. Michaela Cole's after it. She gets there. She's going to hand that off to JoJo. JoJo back to Cole. Cole fires that towards net. Hits the skate. Goes behind the net. Izzy puts that back out front. Picked up by the Hounds, but nice back check from Belanger. Gets it back. Just couldn't get a shot off. Now Michaela Cole. Down for Dahlia. Back to Cole. Cole tries to get that to Judd. Judd finds it, gets the shot. That's deflected into the corner. Now Izzy's turn. She sends that behind the net, follows it around. They're tied up. And in comes Michaela Cole, gets the loose puck. Tries to get that back to the point, but puck hounds get in the way. They head the other way, ship it into the zone. Emma Moore ties up in the corner, sends the puck up for Cole. Cole chips it up center. Just couldn't connect with Izzy. Now pressure from Belanger. They tie up on the side. Puck goes into the Hound territory. Right back out. Now Judd gets it. Knocked away, and Judd comes back with the back check. Gets over for Perry. Up for Paris. Now Paris over the red line, over the blue. Puck's in the corner. Getting some help from Gibbs now. Puck gets loose out the other way. Puck hounds get there first. Perry puts some pressure, gets some help from Emma Moore, and Gibbs hands it off to Rowan Frood. Frood gains the red line, chips it into the zone. Battle in front of our bench. Puck goes towards the net. The puck hounds send that back to the point, and Bella Perry's keeps it in. She finds Gibbs in the zone. Gibbs in front for Paris. Her shot was saved. On the back of the net now, the puck is stuck, comes loose. Rowan Frood steps up, fires a slap shot. Big save, rebounds loose. Paris working at it. She's tied up. Perry helping out now. Puck comes up the sidewall. The Hounds send it up center. Can't get a handle on it though. Emma Moore gets it back for the Wolves. Emma Moore chips it up the side though. It goes out of bounds. And we got 11 minutes to go in the second period. 2-1 for the Wolves. The goalie had a piece of skate lace. Oh no, the goalie's out. I don't know what happened there. They don't have a backup goalie. Or equipment broke. Looks like the piece of skate lace that ties on the pad to the toe of the skate got broken. So they're going to fix her up. All right, goalie's all fixed up. Piece of lace is in the net, no big deal. Back to business. Morris on the draw, gets it back to the point. Oh, shot's deflected wide. Gation comes down low to help out. She sends it up center for Morris. Morris takes it wide in to the cuts up center. Puck's knocked away though, and the puck hounds head the other way. Fortin picks it up, brings it in the zone, fires a shot. Hits Judd in the shin pads, hopefully. Puck comes out, ice and waved off. It was off of us. Now Berkeley with some pressure. Getting help from Gation. Gation keeps it in. Fires that down low. Berkeley after in the other corner. Chipped up and kept in by Bellamass. Her shot deflected in front. Rebound from Morris. Couldn't get a shot. Now she gets that in front. Gation's tied up. She follows her into the corner though. Around the other way, puck comes up into center. Belamass picks it up. Hands it off to Michaela Cole. Cole takes that in the zone. Drop pass for Belanger. Belanger shot, save. Rebound goes into the corner. Puck Hounds chip it up and out of the zone. Judd gets a piece of it, and Izzy gets the rest. Around the other way now, Michaela Cole battles on the side, ties her up, gets some help from Dahlia. She's sent into the neutral zone. Knocked away by the Hounds. Now JoJo in the mix. Puck comes in front. Dahlia intercepts that pass, takes it behind the net. They're tied up. JoJo coming in to support. Puck comes loose in the corner. Comes out front, knocked away, and Dahlia picks it up. Dahlia fires that around the other way. Puck Hounds keep it in. Now pass in front, blocked by Judd. She ties up behind the net, gets some help from Cole. Cole to Belanger. Dahlia through the neutral zone, chips it in wide. Oh, she's all tied up in the corner. Gets some help from Cole. Bit of a cross check there. Okay, they're going to call it. Head contact called. Power play coming up for Temiskaming. They're going to call 4-minute head contact. 8:44 to go in the second period. All right, Bella Perry ties up off the draw. Fruit chips it away. The Hounds keep it in. They walk in. Shot blocked by Bella Perry, and she's off to the races. 1-on-1. She circles back with it. She's going to kill off this 4 minutes. Skates through the neutral zone. Re-enters Hounds territory. Just keeps skating in the corner. She's still skating now. She's tied up. She's getting hooked around a little bit. She's pinned on the boards. So now the Hounds try to get that out. Gibbs gets a piece of it. Now Fruit chips that up. Perry battles on the side. It's in some feet. Bella Perry knocks that away. Back for Fruit now. Fruit over for Emma Moore. Moore fires that all the way down. 50 seconds gone to the penalty. Gibbs now in the corner, ties up. Oh, we're lucky we don't get a tripping call there. The girl skated over though, so I can understand that. Now Morris, she gets it, skates it out front, knocked away by the Hounds. They start to break out with it. Gibbs steps up in the neutral zone, slows her down. They go offside, they regroup in the neutral zone, run into their own players. Now Judd gets that back and heads the other way with it. Brings it in the zone, takes it into the corner, keeping possession. Now she pins it on the wall, she's double teamed. Puck gets loose. Temiskaming takes it behind the net. 2.5 minutes to go on our penalty. Puck's fired all the way down off of Sebri, iced and waved off. Bella Mass gets there first. She comes out with it, fires it hard off the boards, all the way down. Puck Hounds get there first. Pressure from Paris forces the puck up the boards. Morris is there. Morris takes it into the zone. She gets tripped up, keeps it going though. Puck's knocked around the other way. The Hounds start to break out with it. They come up through center. Murphy plays that over for Judd. Judd takes it behind the net. Fires that all the way down the ice. Hounds pick it up in the neutral zone. They're offside. Yeah. It was late change on the far bench. 1:46 to go in the second. Sorry. 6:30 to go in the second, 1:46 in the penalty. 2-1 Lady Wolves. All right. Chipped into the zone. Gation follows it in. Now behind the net, Emma Moore fires that around. Berkeley gets there. She chips it around the other way. Hounds keep it in. But Jojo gets that back on the sidewall, chips it up. Kept in, but second effort from Jojo gets that all the way down. Now we got just 1 minute to go in the penalty. Puck Hounds get up in the neutral zone. Morris sends that back their way. Gation battles at the red line. Jojo picks up the loose puck. Jojo to Emma. Emma back to Jojo. They find Gation at center ice. Ships that in the zone. Now Emma Moore picks it up. She's going to bring it in. Puck's rolling on her stick though. She gets a shot. Follows that in. Into the corner. Puck comes out front for Gation. Oh, almost top corner. Hits post and the crossbar, I think. Almost had that Gation special there. Around the other way now. Hounds start to break out. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Jojo sends that back into Hound territory. Wolves get a line change in. Belanger with some pressure. And puck's loose in the neutral zone. And as Rowan Frood picks it up, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 4.5 minutes to go in the second. 2-1 Wolves. Frood to Cole. Back in the Hound territory. Her shot goes sideways, but we're going to get a penalty. And body contact is called. It happened over in the neutral zone. Now we'll get a face-off to the left of the goalie. Dahlia's on the draw, Michaela and Izzy on the wings. Bella and Rowan on the point. Belanger takes the puck in the corner off the draw. She's tied up behind the net. Michaela Cole's there to help out. Cole and Belanger working at it. Cole comes out, sends it back to Massimiliano. Bella Mass to Michaela Cole. Cole tries to get that in front for Mass. Blocked by the Puck Hounds, they send that out. Murphy plays that over for Rowan. Now Michaela Cole chips up center for Belanger. Knocked back for Rowan Frood. Over for Bella. Bella gets it up center for Dahlia. She takes that into the zone. It gets away from her. She ties up. Izzy helps out. And Bella Mass gets the loose puck. Bella Mass walks in. High slot, gets the shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound cleared out by the Hounds. And it's back for Bella Mass. 1 minute to go in the power play. Bella sends that cross ice for Izzy. Just couldn't connect. But off the Puck Hounds and ice and waved off. In the corner, Bella Perry ties up. Izzy's helping her out. Puck is loose. Bella Perry gets it. Skates out in front for Jojo. Her shot is saved. And now Murphy hands it off to Judd. Judd behind the net, hits the brakes. Comes up the side with it. Centers that. Just out of the reach of Perry. Ice and waved off. Back in the net. Bouncing puck gets away from Judd. Temiskaming brings it in. Jojo keeps her outside. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Bella Perry comes out with it. Takes it behind the net. Comes up center. Now wide as she enters the zone. Cuts to the net. Her shot blocked. Gets her own rebound. But the goalie makes a glove save. 2:13 to go in the second period. Into the neutral zone, Emma Moore chips it back towards the Puck Hound territory, and Berkeley fires that on net. The goalie plays that over for her defense, and Gation follows it in the corner. Gation tries to get the puck out front, comes back for Rowan Frood. She circles back, gets a shot, deflected wide. Emma Moore keeps that in. into the corner. Berkeley finds it, puts that out front, comes back for Frood. Frood down low for Patura, but the puck hounds get in the way. But Rowan's there to get that back. Rowan sends that cross ice for Gation just out of her reach, but there's enough snow. Whoa! That didn't even cross the goal line. That's center ice. That's center ice, yeah. Ref was a little anxious on the whistle. No big deal. We're all human. We'll take this at center. All right, into the zone. Massimiliano keeps it in. Her shot goes wide off a deflection. Gation gets it in the corner. Back for Morris behind the net. Morris follows it up. Comes all the way out. That's going to be icing. Yeah. Dahlia to Cole. She tries to get that back to the point. Judd gets that back to Bella Mass now. Bella back over for Killen. Killen up for Izzy. Izzy gets it into the zone. Kicks it up to herself. Gets the shot. Oh, rebound bounces over Michaela's stick. The Hounds send it up center. Dahlia gets in the way. The Hounds get into the zone. Bella Mass ties up at the hash mark. Shot, save. Rebound picked up by Judd. She fires it up for Lontang. Over for Belanger. 15 seconds left in the period. Bella Mass over for Izzy. Back to Bella. Over for Cole. Up for Belanger with less than 10 seconds. Now the Hounds with possession. Chipped back in by Izzy. We're offside. Now back onside, and that's going to be the end of the second period. See some Zamboni action, and back for third period. All right, third period action. Puck's back for JoJo. Chips it up for Izzy. Izzy into Temiskaming zone. Michaela Cole gets a piece of behind the net. Bounces out though. And Izzy intercepts a pass. The Hounds work it down low. Izzy ties up. Emma Moore gets it over. Cleared out by Michaela Cole. Cole up for Belanger. Into the zone. Cole follows it up. Shot goes wide. Picked up by the puck Hounds. They send it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Perry on the job, Paris and Gibbs on the wings, Bella and Rowan on the points. All right, puck comes out, it's loose, Bella Perry works it up, kept in by the Hounds. Rowan Fruit ties up in the corner. Intercepted by Perry. Perry comes up the side, off the wall for Gibbs, gets away from her. It's knocked back into the zone. And Rowan Fruit gets there first. Fruit behind the net, chips that around. Now Gibbs ties up, gets some help from Bella Mass. And now Kayla Paris chips it up, kept in at the blue line though. Now Rowan Fruit in the corner. Turns around the other way with it. Gets it up center. And Paris gets a piece of it, but again, the Hounds keep it in at the blue line. Behind the net. Bella Mass fires it up the boards. Bella Perry picks it up. Skates it into the zone. Perry hits the brakes, gets a shot, blocked in front. Perry finds a loose puck though. Gets it back to Judd. Judd back over for JoJo. JoJo walks in, into the corner, pass in front, hits a skate. Bella Perry gets a piece of it. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Judd gets a hold of it. Now it's behind the net. Perry ties up. Into the corner. Hounds send it behind the net. Pass blocked by Murphy. And now Paris sends it cross ice for Gibbs. Gibbs takes it into the zone wide. Into the corner, hits the brakes. Comes back up the sidewall. Back down low. She's double teamed. Getting some help from Morris. And JoJo gets a piece of it, but it comes out for the Hounds. Berkeley keeps her outside. Gets the puck back. Over for JoJo. Now Judd gets it for Sebri. Fires it off the glass. Cation picks it up off the side. Skates it into the Hound territory. Cation comes out front, gets a backhand shot. Goalie makes a save. Fruit keeps it in. Her shot saved. Loose puck in front, cleared out by the Hounds. Emma Moore keeps that in. Get some help from Morris. Now Cation gets in the mix. Now Hounds send that cross ice. That's picked up by Rowan Fruit. Fruit chips up in the neutral zone. Hounds pick it up. Skated in. Their shot goes wide off a deflection. Fruit gets it behind the net. Getting some help from Morris. Cleared out by Moore. Now the Hounds at the blue line walk in with it. Cation gets it back. Hounds keep it in. Hounds in the corner. Try to walk out. Morris gets it back. Chips it up. Kept in by the Hounds. Now Emma Moore's turn. On her backhand, she brings it back to her forehand. Fires it out of the zone. Hounds send it back into Moore. She gets that over for Frood. Frood chips it up for Patura. Over for Morris. And into the Hound territory. Right, now the Hounds start to break out with it. Fire it cross ice. Can't connect on the pass. Ice and waved off. Judd gets it behind the net. Skates up center, hands it off to Michaela Cole. Cole cross ice, Judd fires that on net. Goalie makes a save. Now, Izzy keeps it in, but puck comes up center. Judd picks it back up for the Wolves. Judd to Belanger. Belanger into the zone. She drops it for Lontang. Her shot saved by the goalie. Hounds chip it up the boards. Bounces up center for Belamass. Over for Izzy. Back in the zone, 3-on-1. Izzy over for Belanger. Her shot saved by the goalie. Now Dahlia sends it down for Cole. Cole in the corner. Working at it. Dahlia helping out. Comes back for Judd. She pinches up, keeps it in. Battle on the side. Judd's on the ground. Keep the battle going. Dahlia helping her out. Judd back on her feet. Battles on the side. Getting a hug from her teammate from WHA, Forte. And now Forte sends that back to her defense. Puck comes up front. Belanger gets it back for the Wolves. Hands it off to Michaela Cole. Up for Izzy. Izzy gets a shot. Goalie makes a save and hangs on to the rebound. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Wolves hanging on to a 2-1 lead. Perry on the draw. Gibbs and Paris on the wings. Jojo and Emma on the point. Off the draw, Paris sends it back to the point. Moore's shot, deflected. Goalie got a piece of that. Puck's in the corner now for Paris. Perry chips it up. Gibbs gets it back. Goes right the other way now. Puckhounds chip it up the boards and start to head out with it. Perry gets in the way. Chips it up into the zone. Gets some help from Gibbs. Into the corner. Hounds send it behind the net. Paris gets there. Paris ties her up. A battle, 2-on-1. Paris working at it. Gibbs supports her. Gets some of that. Now Gibbs tied up in the corner. Paris coming in to support. 2-on-2 battle. Puck's loose. Still loose, and Addie comes out with it. Takes it behind the net. Gets it in front. Couldn't connect. Jojo's there at the blue line to keep it in. The Hounds chip it up into the neutral zone. Back into Sudbury territory, the Hounds get a shot. That's blocked by Jojo. Jojo picks up the loose puck, skates behind the net. Reverse. Chip up for Gibbs. Gibbs over the blue line, over the red, into Puckhound territory. Offside is called. .734 to go in regulation. Morris on the draw, Gation and Couture on the wings. Massimiliano on the point with Frood. Frood gets the puck off the draw, skates it in the zone, into the corner, her shot's blocked. Now the Hounds start to break out with it. Gation gets a piece of it and Frood picks it back up. Frood fires it on net, goalie makes a save, rebounds loose. Hounds chip it away. But Belamass keeps it in the zone. Gation's shot over the shoulder of the goalie. Frood's there to keep it in. Frood chips it up. They battle at the blue line. Berkeley keeps it in the zone. And now the Hounds send it out the other way. Hounds cut in towards the net. Drop it back to the point. Can't get a shot off. Now they send it deep in the zone. Frood picks it up. Frood chips it up, but Hounds keep it in. They get a shot. Murphy hangs on to that. 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. 2-1 Wolves. All right. Belanger on the draw. Cole, Lontang on the wings. Kalen and Jojo on the point. Puck goes in the corner. Izzy chips that up. Hounds keep it in at the blue line. Behind the net, Judd gets there. She ties up, gets some help from Dahlia. Into the corner, Izzy and Dahlia working at it. Izzy takes it behind the net. Comes up the side with it. She's got some space up through center, into the zone. Pass in front, but the goalie gets a piece of that. All right, 6 minutes to go in regulation. JoJo gets the puck at the blue line and bounces over her stick. She sends it back in the zone. Comes back out. Judd's there for it this time. Gets a piece of it and goes into the corner for JoJo now. JoJo sends that around for Izzy. Izzy chips that up. Hounds keep it in. Now Izzy takes it behind the net. Dahlia takes it behind the net. Gets it to Cole. Cole chips it up, but Hounds get in the way. They get a shot. Murphy makes a save. Judd and Cole work at it on the sidewall. Cole puts it up center. It's back there for Judd now. Fires it up the boards for Perry. Perry wheels out of the zone. Carries it in. Gets... is he going to call both of them? Yeah, they're going to call them for hooking, us for holding the stick. .5:11 to go. Morris to Gibbs. She chips that behind the net. Now Paris in the corner. Gets that over for Morris. Back and forth. Hounds chip it up. Rowan Frood keeps it in, but the Hounds get it out. Morris picks it back up in the neutral zone. Turns with it. Enters. Gibbs stays onside, and Morris takes that to the net. Morris back to the point. Frood gets it in the neutral zone, regroups, chips it up to Morris. Morris takes it down low, tries to get that back for Frood. Frood to Morris. Morris tied up behind the net. Now around the other way, and in comes Emma Moore to keep that in. Paris covers for her, keeps it in. Morsey battles, and the Hounds come out with it. Behind the net, Rowan Frood knocks it away. And now Morris chips it out of the zone. Fortain picks it up for the Hounds, sends it back to the point. He'll give and go, and Fortain's back in the zone. Takes a shot, that's deflected by Frood. In the corner, puck comes behind the net now. Morris chips it up for Patura. Funny bounce off the boards, comes out front, shot goes wide. Now Gibbs gets it back for the Wolves. Comes up the side with it. Into the zone. Pass in front. Blocked by the Hounds. Dahlia gets it back. And hands it off to Bellamas. Bellamas into the zone. Tied up in the corner. Getting help from Berkeley. Now Burke gets it in the corner. She's tied up. Dahlia helping her out. Dahlia to Berkeley. Bounces out for Gation. Gation sends that deep in the zone. Pressure from Berkeley and Dahlia. Berkeley gets that to Dahlia. Dahlia in the corner. Hits the brakes. Pass in front, can't connect. Now the Hounds get it back in the corner. They chip it up. Belanger keeps that in. She's in the slot. Gets a shot deflected into the corner. Couture gets it back for the Wolves. Her pass goes through the 5-hole off a deflection from Gation. 3-1 with 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see. I'm not sure who. All right, Berkeley's taking credit. (3-1) Sudbury Lady Wolves. Hounds chip it in off the draw. Jojo gets it out of the zone. At the red line, it's back for Izzy. Cross grab of Moore. Moore cross ice for Cole. Just out of her reach into the zone. Hounds get it back. Pressure from Perry. Now Jojo steps up to keep that in. Izzy with some pressure down low. Cole supports her, keeping the puck in the zone, and Morsey gets it on the side while her shot, glove save. Off the draw, the Hounds find it, tip it out of the zone. Jojo gets it back for the Wolves, chips it into the neutral zone, gets support from Gibbs and Morris. Puck is loose, Morris gets it. Jojo kicks it up for Paris. Paris in the zone for Gibbs. Gibbs tries to get that in front. Puck Hounds get a stick on it. Now they head the other way with it. Hounds take it behind the net. Back to the point. Shots fired. That goes wide. And now we enter the final minute of regulation time. Save is made. All right, off the Gation gets the puck, goes for a skate through the neutral zone. Knocked away, and Rowan Frude gets a. Hounds get in the mix though. Take it into our zone. Shot blocked, goes in the corner. Hounds get that to Fortin. She passes in front. Everyone's all tied up. Dahlia knocks it back. It's kept in at the blue line. That shot blocked by Belanger. She gets that over for Berkeley. Berkeley takes it in, drives the net. She gets taken out. Penalty coming up. Penalty shots tonight. I call 2 minutes for tripping. Hooking's the call. All right. So 22 seconds left in regulation. Wolves on a power play. They're going to load up in front of the net. Puck gets back to Rowan Frude. She gets that to Bella Mass. But the Hounds fire that all the way down. Murphy sends that into the corner for Frude. 10 seconds left. The Hounds, Fortin gets it, walks out, puts it top corner. Three seconds left, so you got a 3-2 game. All right, shorthanded goal for Fortin. Puck is dropped. Jojo fires it down, and that's going to be all she wrote. So 2 wins and 4 points on this Saturday for the Lady Wolves. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I think we're on the road